So actually, I was hired to be a firmware engineer, which means to work on the software inside the device.
Yeah.
But at the end, I did everything except that. So
I'm sure your role in the startup becomes more dynamic. You are more than and just an engineer. Can you tell me about what you need to do for them? I mean, in the beginning.
First of all, I told you, right? We just had a landing page. We haven't shipped any products.
Yeah.
So basically, everything has to be done. The only engineers we had 2 engineers in Berlin working on the application. So we have an application also, and that's it. And we don't have any other engineers. So actually, I was hired to be a firmware engineer, which means to work on the software inside the device.
Yeah.
But at the end, I did everything except that. So because we were finishing the products, so we were finishing the first batch. So because we were finishing the first batch, we had to do some quality control to make sure the batch is okay. So I first did quality control on the first batch of our product. And at the same time, because we had only one landing page on the website, we wanted to set up an online shop and an official website, right? So we had a designer to design the website, and actually I coded the whole website and the online shop, the first online shop of the company. And at the same time, I was doing QC, on the batches.
Can you explain a little bit what QC do you do? What do you mean by QC?
Basically, when you make a first batch of product, it's not good. When you start producing, your first batch is not. It will never be good. And you need to work a lot with factories to make them understand what quality means for you. So you need to set up all these requirements that define a good product. And when there's an issue, you also need to find ways to fix this issue on the hardware. For us, for example, we had a wheel that turns, and this wheel was making noise because our device is vibrating, so it was making noise. So when you talk about actually how we can fix that, and you explain that what's your requirements about this type of issue for the next product, for the next produced product. So you need to do that, all this listing of issues, and really the first batch you have a lot. You really have a lot of that. And it was the first time for me, it was my first job, So it was really interesting for me even to work with China right away, Chinese factories right away. And I learned a lot. The first year I learned really a lot. It was about working with factories, engineers in factories, and it was super intense.
It's very broad, yeah.
Yeah, very broad, yeah. And then when I was done with the website, I set up the first data and analytics, for the application and the device, because we had no view. We didn't understand how our users are using our products. So basically, I kind of specialized into how to gather data of the usage of our products, and then we can, thanks to this data that we have, we can draw conclusions and get some insights about about how our users use our products, and then we can iterate better the product. So it was super important.
Yeah. And
then we made a lot of changes on the product, on the packaging, on the weight. Also a lot of that. We made some hardware change on the products. We made we tried to decrease the cost of a product a lot, decrease the cost of the packaging a lot. So I was at the same time working with the factories to try what we can do, to decrease the BOM costs, the bill of materials costs. And we managed to reduce it by significant. So it was
that's good.
It was super important. Again, the first batch didn't have. It was the first product of the company, so we didn't know what's the best way to make a product very cheap to produce. So we had to do it after making it, which is not a good way. Usually you should think beforehand, you should think before making a product, you should think about these things. But when you're in a rush, when it's your first company, your first product, you don't really know these things. So we have to do it after.